Hi everyone, I am back with a TV series review of Ragnarok, and it's a Norwegian show, but you can watch it with English subtitles or English dubbed version of it. Um, and We just had season 3 dropped yesterday, and I binge watched it. So, as you can tell, Ragnarok, the story of Thor and the battle between gods and the giants. So that's what the story is. But the way the story is set in the modern era is that a young family, a mother and two of her teenage kids, come back into town after a while. After the husband dies, they come back into town to live into their old hometown called Edda. Now, Edda's a small town at the edge. It feels like it's such a beautiful place, by the way. If you watch the show, you will see it looks beautiful. The lake, the mountains, the scenic beauty is just breathtaking. It's a small town, and as soon as they enter the town, her elder son, um, Magna, starts to feel different. He starts having these interesting visions in his head. At first, he thinks it's probably just something wrong with him or something, but the way story progresses is that we learn about actual giants who are living in this town at the controlling this town practically because they're the richest ones. They control literally everything, and how Magna starts to realize his powers, and his powers grow, and he is becoming this different person, and how he creates his army of gods, and how the battle with giants is the main cusp of the show. In between, you also see his inner battle with his social life, his personal life, because Magna is not a social person. He's not good with studies, but he's discovering himself. He has dyslexia, and we all encounter those things, and we see his struggle through daily life, and it almost feels like that being um, a god was meant for him. It just feels that way, and uh, only one spoiler that I will give, and it's not a huge spoiler because kind of you should have guessed by now that he is the one who gets the powers of Thor, and how he gets his army together and there's a battle in the end. That's the cusp of the story. Now, um, I watched the show first two seasons at first, and I fell in love with it. It was written so well. The screenplay is brilliant. You feel the drama, you feel the emotions that Magna and his family, like his brother, is going through, and his mom is going through, and how they meet these people and how they change them, how he meets other gods, how they all come for him, and how they come together to want to fight this battle with the giants and their losses, their gains. It's so beautifully written, and the mixture of modern and old world is so beautifully done that I was hooked. I binge watched the show, and season 3, same thing I did. Season 3 is really good. It's well written. It surprises me multiple times. Like, my jaw literally dropped a couple times. I was not expecting some things that I saw in the show. Um, in the season series season 3, you see Thor is drunk with power. He has his hammer, and how he realizes what his work is, what he needs to do, and how he needs to be grounded, and how he's going to form his army is very well written. Like, you feel for him, you're there for him, and it's really beautifully done. Now, the way series ends, I'm not going to do any spoilers, obviously. Um, it's interesting. It's different. It's not what I was expecting at all. Um, but I've seen this similar kind of an ending in the past, so it was not like a huge shock surprise in a way, but it was still done pretty well. I thought, like, you still, like, you you're content when you finish the series, and I highly recommend watching it. It's a good show. It's a Norwegian show. I will say this: Norwegian shows. There are some amazing shows out there. Go on Netflix and find them. They're amazing. There's some amazing talent in Norway. I gotta say that. And this is one of those shows. It only is 3 seasons. The episodes are, I think, six or eight episodes in each season, so it's not a long show either. But they're like 45 minutes long each episode, 5 minutes long, and the stories are done so well that you enjoy them. You feel how it goes forward, and you just go with the show. So I really liked it. There were a couple of things that did set it back. A couple times I felt like story was a little slower than usual. His girlfriend story I thought was not, like, they kind of bound it well together in the end, but I did feel like it could have been done a little bit better than it was shown in the final season. But besides that, I think it was really done well. So watch the show and please tell me what you think about it. I would love to know your thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching.